Okay, this is Bonkai 922, and like I told you guys before, I was waiting a little longer for the Bleach chapters. Okay, this is Bleach chapter 427, and this was much better. I have to agree. In fact, I'm shocked at what was found out here. A lot of questions need to be answered. A lot of questions. A lot. This guy that apparently knows, Ichigo's father and everything, this guy who just shows up, because the story is Ichigo gets kidnapped by his boss, and he goes to the job, and the chapter started off with Uryu and Orihime. Orihime looks, you know her. How she looked. She was really good looking in this chapter. But anyway, back to the point at hand. Uryu, he insinuated that Ichigo still had his Rosetsu. In other words, he still had it. He still... So, there were some things about this chapter that made you clue in that, oh, wait a minute, Ichigo still has his powers. The bombshell about this chapter was the quote by this guy saying, "You don't need to know about your family. Not yet, anyway." At the end of the chapter, the biggest bombshell happened. It was that quote, but another bombshell. Colleen, Chigo's sister, shows up at Kisuke's shop. I don't understand what that's about. Totally freaked me out. I was like, couldn't believe it. I don't know what this is going with, but let's be honest here. For the past 3, 4, 5 chapters, we've had nothing. Nothing. Saikubo has put himself in a very odd situation, because this guy, who is he? You don't know who he is. Like I just saw another review, this other guy, I forgot his name, said, the no name. What's his name? You don't know his name yet. It's a mystery. You don't know what this guy's name is. This chapter had so many confusing shit going around it. I don't know what's going on here. But this guy who went in the shop and showed Ichigo a picture of his father, what are you supposed to insinuate? I don't know what to insinuate. And what's her business with Kisuke? Was she going to take over? She's going to be sold for now? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But I have many ideas of where this is going to go. And I'll end it here with these ideas. Number 1, Colleen's there to help Ichigo get his powers back. Because it doesn't... To insinuate that you don't need to worry about your family, not to know about your family, not yet anyway, means something's going to happen. There is something amiss here. There's obviously something going on between Kisuke and the Kurosakis. I mean, what's going on with his family? You don't know. And I'm totally mystified about this. Because in my opinion, you can't have a show with the main character doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ichigo has to get his powers back and has to fight somebody. So, we'll see. But I think down the road, they will continue with this chapter, this arc, in regards to saying of this continuation of Ichigo finding out the mystery about this guy and what the story is and so on and so forth. I like this chapter. I like this chapter. I'm not disagreeing with this chapter, but it was just so shocking. It was so shocking that I just wondered what is going on. Very peculiar stuff. Very peculiar. Tell me, you guys, what do you think? I've been, as you can see, got a haircut now and stuff. Got this off. I wanted to see a few more chapters. I'm probably definitely going to do a review next week. I'm going to do another review on something else. Now I'm going to end this here with this idea. Bleach will see what's going on with the chapters. I think there are many ideas, like I said. Ichigo will get his powers through his family or, what have you. But there's another thing I need to state. Funimation just recently announced that next year, 2011, they're going to dub Evangelion 2.0. You cannot advance. So make some comments. People, give me some comments on this, on Bleach chapter, but also give me some comments on what you think. Who should play Asuka, Langley, Shigenami? Because I think there's only one proper course for that. Tiffany Grant. So we'll see where that goes. But as far as Bleach is concerned, I think the chapters are getting far more interesting than they ever did. I think that the fact that Uyu said that, it feels like his Rosetsu clues into you that saying, okay, Ichigo is not out. He still has his powers. It's still there. So I think he's definitely going to get them back. There's no question. But there's some mystery going on between Ishin, this guy, and now Colin going to Kisuke's shop. Also, FYI, go watch this week's Bleach episode. Whew. That was fucking awesome. Ichigo fighting Ging. Oh man, it was so awesome. It was so fast paced and shit. I am sticking with this show. There's no question. I am not leaving the show. All these people who are just bashing the show and they say, don't leave it. Stick with it. Alright, this has been Bankai 922. I might make a review, like I said, about Evangelion 2.0. About what I think they should do with the dub and everything. But, make some comments on this. Okay? I'll see you later. See you next week.